What about now? Can y'all hear me now? Can you 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 hear me now? There we go. I hear it. I hear it. We getting it together, folks. I hope everybody is doing good today, yo. This is a new streaming platform. Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all for pulling up on me. But this is a new streaming platform I just got hit to while I was on suspension from YouTube when I couldn't. Dang, I'm gonna have to get my camera game better. It's something with my camera and my mic because they won't let me use my other camera. They just want me to use the computer camera, and I messed up somehow. I don't know what's going on, but thank you guys for coming on up. But I found this Evmux. I want to say it's Evmux. I'm probably saying it wrong, but this streaming service has a lot of good things, and I think I might just try and start doing a tutorial about it. But I think let me turn this. Hold on, let me turn this down. There we go. That's a little bit better. That is a little bit better. Yeah, but guys, thank you for coming on up. Yeah, this is just a new streaming service that I got hit to, and it has a lot of the features that StreamYard charges for. They're actually free on the basic plan. So, I was just checking it out and peeping it. Like they got a lot of things going on. Like, excuse me, they're making it almost real easy to do your streaming. And I'm get, damn it, sorry. Let me give some water real quick. There we are. There we are. It has a lot of basic things on their basic plan that StreamYard charges for. Like you can have a lot of people, you can do conferences, virtual meetings. It's almost like StreamYard and Zoom had a baby and they came together and they started this company. But I think it's gonna be a game changer for struggling YouTubers. And I'm gonna give you guys a quick example of that. All right, like they got a lot of features. You can almost have your videos not almost, but you can have your videos pre-made, and they got a little scene set up. I'm gonna do a little tutorial on it a little bit later. A scene setup. Your scene set up automatically where you can just do this right here and just start transitioning. Watch this right here, quick guys. transitioning. There we go. There we go. And I'm back. 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 How did y'all like that? Give a thumbs up if y'all like that, man. You know what I mean? I'm going to try and drop. They got it in here where you can, of course, you can have people come up and talk to you. Of course, you can do that. But I'm trying to see if I can drop it in the, how do I drop it in the chat, though? Sorry, guys, let me get this together. I gotta find out how to. Oh, there we go. There we go. I got it now. I hope this to everybody. I hope this is right, guys. Like I said, this is my first time just playing along with it. And hopefully you guys will see that. If you don't, please let me know. I just dropped a message. Nope, it didn't pop up. Damn it. Here, let me see something. Hold on. We're going to figure this out, guys. Just give me 1 second. Like I said, this is my first time playing with it. I did a couple videos about it. But I just wanted to see how it pop up. But they got it set up real nice to where if people come up in the chat, hey, best mate KSA, how you doing? How you doing? They got it set up to where when people come up to the panel, it's a little group chat and y'all can talk to each other behind the scenes, and I can even talk to you. But I gotta get, for some odd reason, they not letting me drop comments. Wonder what? Check this out. Maybe I have to drop it like this. This might how I have to drop it, because it seems like I can't communicate with you guys. But I'm gonna figure that out. Hold on, I'm gonna drop the link in the chat, and hopefully I can get a few folks could come up here. And thank you. Yeah, this is, like I said, a new streaming service that I just got hip to. A few folks come up here. There we go. Stop talking, Tyler. Stop talking, Conscious. Stop talking. Where the chat at? There we go. Just give me 1 second, folks. For someone, I think that might be it. Take some of these windows down real quick, folks. Yeah, for some odd reason it's not letting me. Let me see. There we go. Drop the chat and let me see if it works this way. All right, now that is the chat right there. You guys come up. If I could just get maybe like 3 or 4 volunteers to come on up and you know what I'm saying? See if we can do some things real quick. Let me see. Oh, wow. So I'm looking behind the scenes how it's set up. Okay, that's how, I guess that's how I got to do it until I learn how to, I get it right. But we're going to get it right. But like I said, this is a real good, I think, especially if you're just starting out on YouTube, it's real good for you. It dumbs everything down. And it has, like I said, a lot more features than Streamlabs to me. Just to me. But like I said, if you guys want to come on up, the chat, the pen should be in the chat. Look, I can't even see my messages. I only can literally see y'all's messages right now. Oh, there you go right there. Okay, I see it now. That's it. There we go. What's going on, Peter? Thank you for pulling up on me, man. Let me give you a wrench real quick so you can go and share your channel. And please, folks, we always like for people to grow over here. So if you see somebody in the chat and you got a blue ribbon and they got a blue ribbon, I mean a blue thing behind their name, go and support them, y'all. Please, like that's what's going on. They see we just messing around with this new streaming service just to see how it works. Like I said, they have a little feature with people who can come on up and talk in the back chat. So you guys are just not separated. You guys get to interact. But what I need to do is just get a couple volunteers up here so I can test it out, see how it works. If anybody wants to come on up, and like I said, I can show you guys this one more time. Like the one thing I do like about it is it has everything almost set up ready for you. So like if you want to do a scene or you got a little documentary you want to present, you can always do that. Like it's a lot of stuff to it, and I'm really kind of just scratching the surface of it. But let me show you this one more time, guys, how it works. So like and then you right back to your screen. Yeah, you good, man. Just appreciate the pull up, man. Just appreciate the pull up, Peter. Like I said, we just gonna be talking about Roe v. Wade for a little bit too. I know that's the big news. Everybody's all upset about this. I don't know why. That just means you got to take care of your willy a little bit better. That's all. That's all that means, brothers. And then I don't understand why the brothers complaining. Y'all talk about the women taking y'all on child support. Which one do y'all want? Do y'all want the women to be able to abort the babies you don't want to take care of? Or you want to just complain about when she take care, when she had a baby, and then you got to take care of it. It makes no sense to me. None whatsoever. But like I said, we just up here. I'm just testing this new thing out. Let me show you a couple more features, y'all. So get away from the chat. Go to the overlay. Like you can throw video clips on here. Like I done got a few videos. Let me see. What is going on, folks? Of course, it's another day. This shit is pretty nice, man. I will say I do like it. Listen, I'm sorry. What is going on, folks? Of course, it's another daily video, but just the same old thing. But you know what? I'm about to switch it up and just start a cooking channel. So it's just gonna be cooking. I want to keep things separate. We just gonna make a burrito real quick. It's got peppers, onions, and pork in it. Of course, I like pork. But you just roll them out. But I think it's time to switch up. I'm gonna be changing. I'm gonna try to do a cooking channel in the next couple of weeks. I kind of already got one, but I'm gonna try and revitalize it or just start a brand new one. I haven't made a decision yet, but be on the lookout for that. So this is probably going to be the last cooking video. I know y'all happy about that. But nah, man, I was just watching these YouTube streets and just looking and noticing how the more negative you are, the popular you get. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. But I think I might have to. I think my dad used to tell me, he's like, son, you got to take off the white hat sometimes. And I don't know if y'all know what that's referring to, but he was a Western fan, and all the good guys were white and the bad guys were black, of course. So be looking out for the food. Damn, that look good as hell. Sorry about that. I do look good though. But yeah, be looking out for the cooking.
And now you're banned from the channel, little girl.
Now, come on up. Maybe that one.
And now you're banned from the channel, little girl.
But yeah, like I said, it's real simple, real easy. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I messed up. There we go. There we go. We get it back. All right, we back. There we go. There you go. My apologies, guys. I hit the wrong button. But yeah, it is real simple and real easy. And if I could just maybe have like 1 or 2 volunteers. Hey, what's going on, Kelly? I just need a volunteer or 2 to come on up because I want to test out and see how the live chat works. Because they say when you have people in the live chat, they can be in the back talking amongst each other, and I can set it up to where I can literally send those individuals messages as well. So if anybody wants to come on up and just be a volunteer for a couple seconds, you ain't got to show your face, none of that. Yo, thank you, Kelly. I appreciate that. And of course, I guess we got to talk about the big news, Roe versus Wade. Like, it's really not affecting black people. This is just my opinion. Hold on, let me put my disclaimer up real quick. Look. And I think it's gonna come in kind of handy when people. Oh, so let me ask you guys a question. When I do those videos, when the video just popped up, could you guys hear what I was saying or no? Because that's the one seed I'm trying to work out the kinks. I don't know if you guys can hear me when I'm playing the video, or if it just plays the video and kind of mutes people and mutes me or mutes the host what I'm saying. But if it does, that's another good thing. But like I said, there's a lot of good stuff on here. Let me show you a few more things real quick. Because and like, of course, you can change your theme and your heading and all that stuff. Because my live audio, yeah, this is new software. It's called Evmux. It's basically Streamlabs on steroids. So it basically has a lot of the features that you pay for on Streamlabs for free. They say you can get up to 12 guests on your free one. They say you can do virtual meetings. I haven't tried that yet, but we're going to be trying some of those things. Hopefully we get a couple of volunteers to come up. And if you want to come up to the live, because they saying when you come to the live and you're on the panel and you put in the back, you get to interact with the guests that are back there. So I kind of wanted to test that out, see how that works. So we're just gonna be, trying to, see how good or bad this is, and then we can get on and start talking about. Hey, look, I got my first victim. Let me see how I pull. Let me see. Yeah, this is brand new. Hold on, let me. Now it says it got you up there, Kelly. Can you say something?
Okay, yeah. I'm trying to figure out how to put an icon up.
Let me turn this down just to be. You know what? Like, I haven't had to deal with it from your end yet, so this is gonna be perfect for all of us.
Now I'm on an iPhone, so it might be a little bit different on an Android, but I'm
Oh, okay,
just
yeah, and I'm on my computer too. But what you think
see
about it so far, Kelly? It's kind of.
it's kind of interesting. I'm trying to figure out how to do the icon though.
I'm wondering. I don't know if they, because I know when I did it, through, but I did it on my laptop, and you could just go to the file and I mean your profile. I wonder if you hit the little. Have you tried to hit the little?
Yeah, I hit
Uh-oh. I'm sorry.
runner back camera. I don't. It doesn't give me an option that I see to
Oh,
put a
really?
picture of.
Oh,
Maybe
wow.
somebody with an Android or can come up. Maybe they. I don't know.
Yeah. But man, this Kelly, this gonna be a game changer for struggling YouTubers, man.
What?
It really is. This new streaming service right here.
Why? What is it though? Is it free? What?
I mean, it's like Streamlabs and all the other ones, but the basic one that is free, it has pretty much all of Streamlabs. That the 19 or the $16 tier, it's all free on here. Like you can, oh, look, we got another victim too.
Another victim.
Uh,
So you can run the little intros and everything on here.
yeah, like literally, it's called a pro scene, right? And you could set it up and, and just have it ready to go. And then you could edit it on the fly. Like I can add here. I'm about to add a scene right now to it.
Hi, Creative Solutions.
Hey,
Hey, Shaw, you.
I'm good.
Now,
How are
what did it
you?
say for you, Shaw, when you tried to come up? We good. We
It just
good.
it took a long while to load, but it seemed okay. Like the camera came up, everything came up normal.
What device are you using?
Oh, okay.
I'm using an Android. I'm using my cell phone.
Okay. Yeah, I was kind of curious if it was different because I can't. Can you put an icon up? Because it won't let me.
Put up a what?
Like a picture,
I,
it doesn't give me an option for a picture.
I don't think. No, it
oh,
doesn't give me that option.
Okay, so
wow.
probably only laptop PC can do it, maybe.
So see, we learning. We learning. Let me see if I can. You know what? It's taking a long time for mine to load up too. So like, I'm pretty good because I want to say the first when I was looking into it, the first video that I seen from them, it started like I want to say early February. They started this in early February.
Mm.
But like, look, I'm literally making a scene right now. Let's see.
Yeah, this is, I mean, I can't, I see Tampa Supreme's comment popped up on the thing, but does
Yeah, but
every
you
comment
don't
do
you
that?
don't get to see the. No, I just pulled that one up, and that's another thing. Like, I can't really. I can comment on like I got to go to my YouTube to comment, but I can see like people commenting in the chat, but it's weird.
See, now, is there any comment after Tampa
Like y'all in the
Supreme?
group.
Can somebody else comment? Because there's options on here for chat
Yeah.
or
I,
social on my
oh
end.
wow.
Okay, I see him.
Yeah. So
Okay.
look.
So you have to, in order to be on here and see the chat on your phone, you have to go in and push social.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What's
I
up,
don't think
Tampa?
I got
Yeah,
it.
you, because if you have it on chat, I think it's just us talking, right? But the social one is for the whole chat.
I don't know. This is
Yeah,
new. You gotta get used to it.
if you go to the little circle bubble at the bottom and click on that, then you it'll bring you to the other page and you can push social to see the chat room, and then chat will just be amongst the people on the panel that can comment.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we getting it. We gonna
Yeah, for sure.
get it together.
Um,
Cause yeah, like I said, I literally probably got hit to this about 3 days ago.
I'm trying
Not
to
even let
figure
me
out,
get up
can you
out.
comment though? Can you comment, and you have to, so you can't go to your YouTube and comment
Yeah, see,
content?
like that's what I had to do to pin the link in the chat. I had to go to my YouTube page and then I had to comment on it. But like I can't
Yeah.
comment like literally hearing it. You know how you can be on, oh, let me do it here correctly for some odd reason. But look, this like I literally just made but you know, hopefully I'm trying to hopefully get sponsored by them.
Well,
uh,
make sure you tag them.
I definitely tried to tag them. I hit them in the
Okay.
fire, but you know what? I'm gonna have to do that again now that you
You
mentioned
got a
it. But
Facebook?
I don't know if
They
they have a Facebook.
they probably have a Facebook. You could go
Oh, you said
and
no.
comment over there. I mean, because you're the first person I've seen to use this. So I'd try to reach out to them on Twitter or Facebook, whatever.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate that. I want is
Oh
the
yeah.
audio back in, guys? What's going on, Big Philly? We got 10%. I don't know if it's going because I played a little video, so it might have went out for us. I mean, and it's little weird stuff like that, but it's just I guess working out the working the kinks out rather. But like for some, I'm wondering why we can't comment or I can't comment directly. Like I know I can comment with y'all too. I'm wondering, and let me ask y'all a question. I'm gonna try and put y'all behind the scenes and let me know if y'all are able to communicate with each other, or maybe
Okay.
I'm gonna bring y'all right back. No, they didn't have a box for y'all or anything. Hold on, let me see. Let me get. I can hear y'all. I can hear you. Yeah. You two are backstage right now, but I don't think the audience can hear you. But you guys can interact with me and each other. But the audience can't hear you guys, but they can hear me talking to you guys. But I don't think they can hear y'all's. You know what I'm saying? Y'all's responses or anything like that. If y'all can see what I'm saying, it's got a lot of good stuff. It's just kind of figuring it out. And I figure if I get a couple volunteers over here, that yeah, like yeah, and see that like the audience won't hear it like you and Kelly here. I'm gonna bring y'all back up. I'm sorry. There we go. I think
I
if you
wonder.
mute the stage, you won't be able
Let
to
me
hear the audience or who's ever, or you won't
see.
be able to hear me, who the presenter is, right? I mean, the person who's, I guess,
Let me
on
try.
stage rather.
Let me try. See what happens. Stage is muted on your side. Other participants will be able to hear it. So when I
But you
just
can't hear me.
talked, no, I couldn't
Can
hear
you hear me?
anything. Nope, I couldn't hear
Well, I wasn't
anything.
talking. We were listening to you, but when
Could you
it's,
hear
I
me?
can't remember. Yeah, I could hear you. I could hear you.
So you heard me reading off what it said. This is weird.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so what is that used for then?
Because I think that might be used for like, because you can have virtual meetings on here as well. So
Okay.
like you can set it up and do presentations like off. So it's literally like I was saying, like it kind of reminds me of Zoom and Streamlabs if they had a baby, almost in a sense. Where you can,
Okay.
Okay.
So
I haven't.
so if I was at work and having a Zoom meeting, if I hit mute stage, that's just gonna mute it. So if I'm on a Zoom call, they can't hear my phone. Is that what you're saying? Like if I'm on the laptop on a work call?
I think it's the way if you mute the stage, you mute who's ever like on stage who's presenting that whatever the document or whatever the
Yep,
presentation is. I think
that's
you mute who's
exactly
ever
what it
talking.
does. That's
Are we
exactly
still
what it does.
backstage? We're still backstage, right?
No,
No,
y'all live with me on the panel now.
Oh yeah.
but that
Hmm.
sucks. Okay, so you would have to actually, if you didn't want, like, if you were at work, okay, you would have to push mute stage and mute yourself. Otherwise, everybody's gonna hear your job conversation. If you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
So you'd have to push both, technically.
Hey, what's going on, Miss Queen? How you doing?
I
Like I said, I don't really know how to because this is my first time going live with it. So I was just, literally working out the kinks. But as I was watching the little tutorial videos about it, um, it was pretty much giving a description. But like I said, I haven't set it up to do the Zoom. I mean, not the Zoom call, but the virtual meetings yet. But you can set it up to do like multiple presentations. Like it's really a lot for nothing at first. And then if you want to go to those higher tier levels, you can get more. And you can still do like most of the stuff on Streamlabs from sharing videos and all that other type of stuff too.
So you can, like, I know on StreamYards, we have like the intros we can make, or like, like the girls on the stripper pole. You know what I'm talking about? Like just
Uh-huh.
different stuff. You can do all that on here too then?
Yeah, you can do overlays, all of that. All of
Okay,
that.
that's what it's called, an
Over
overlay. Okay.
yeah. They got let me see, I can because I put in some already. Let's see. Oh, or did I? No, I guess I did.
It just sucks that
But
you can't
overlays,
have the
I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, I'm saying it just sucks that you can't have the whatchamacallit icon. I would have to go on the computer to make it, I guess, because I can't figure it out.
See, they go to overlay right now. I don't know if we still live though. Can y'all hear us in the chat once I put the overlay on? Can y'all hear us in the chat once I put the overlay on? Yeah, you can still hear with the overlay on and everything. I just listened to it in my ear, so that works. You can
And
still
now
hear
I
with the
can't see
overlay.
the chat again though. That's
You
so
can't see the
weird.
chat.
No, I can't. Not on here. I would have to go to YouTube.
Yeah, I can't see the chat
Wow,
either.
I wonder if the overlay killed that.
Yeah, it won't give me the option anymore.
I can't even see the overlay. I just see us.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, so you see us, huh? So y'all don't even see the overlay. Wow.
Nope.
No.
All right. Here, let me switch the overlay up. But yes, man, tell everybody that the conscious moron hip all of y'all YouTubers to the new stream.
I don't know if I like this stream. I don't...
I'm kind of digging it. Like just with all the features that it has, I think it's much better. But like you said, it's literally it's. I don't even think it's 6-7 months old because the first video I mean when I was like looking through it, it was from like February. So and it's still just kind of two guys still doing it. So I think it's still in its infancy stages, but this might be a great time to get on board with it. Let me try
Yeah.
Well,
and as a matter of fact, let me.
I thought about going back to OBS. I did that.
Oh really?
Yeah, years ago. But now when I go look at it, it's changed. I'm like, damn, I don't even know if I can remember this. I'd have to learn it again, you know? Because OBS is nice. It'll give you a nice presentation. But I'm not all that tech savvy, so
But see, and that's why I kind of like it because I'm not as tech savvy as most, but like a lot of the stuff on here is kind of self-explanatory, real easy. I think the difficulty might be in and doing the virtual meetings and kind of setting like the live chats and panels up. But like if you want to do like a presentation with video clips and all of that, like this is the perfect thing for you. And then you get to get your recordings. Like when I did I did a little bootleg one first just to test it out. Like they offered me to download it. It didn't cost me nothing. I mean, I deleted it because it wasn't that major, but like a lot of the features that Streamlabs make you pay for is free on here. And then I think once you get the paid packet, what it does is it just takes off the watermark up top. Kelly went out for a second. It takes off the watermark up top, and I want to say it gives you 500 gigs of storage, or is it 50?
That's
Or
not
it
bad.
might be 20. I'm sorry, not 500. I'm sorry, not 500. It's 20. You get 5 free when you do the free version, but then it's 20 megabytes or something like that. I can't remember. I think it's 20 megabytes, but they won't let me look right now. But yeah, the only thing I'm not digging so far is like not being able to directly chat with the people in the comment directly. But other than that, but it's like I said, it's my first time. It seems like it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's not bad. I think it's good for controversial conversations where you could put people in the back chat and they still think they're talking and going off because everybody can
Yeah,
hear them, but they're not live.
this definitely was made for RBR then. So why I got you up here? I gotta ask you, what's your opinion of Roe and Wade?
I'm mad about the situation, but it is what it is. All you could do is
Why you mad?
adapt. Because I feel like I want women to retain their rights of their body. Not saying abortion is right, but I just want them to have control of their body, and it's like, why not? Why can't they do that?
But don't they still have control? What didn't the Supreme Court just kick it back to the states where it always goes back to? It seems like.
Then what?
Didn't they kick it back to the states? It's not like it's illegal. I mean, it's going to be illegal in some states, but some states it's going to be legal. It just depends on what
Yeah,
state.
I think most of the states are gonna want to get on board. I'm hoping that the big states are still, still allow women to, have control of their bodies and not completely take away all their rights. But I can see both sides of the argument, but I think I don't know, it's gonna be crazy. I don't know. Listen, I'm all for abstinence. And I think it's only right if they want to say this, they gotta have like free birth control to women. What you think
Um,
about
I don't think that's a bad idea. Free birth control for women. I think that's what's going on. BMT. Oh, BMT in the building too.
Yeah, I'm all for free birth control for women.
Hey, what's going on?
What's
Hey,
going on, man?
BT.
Appreciate it. How
Hey,
you?
Charlene. Hi.
Hey.
Let's see what he came up here for. I'll let y'all go
No,
ahead
no,
then.
no,
Man.
no, no.
I'm
It's
just,
Now we talking about the
Charlene is
topic.
my
Here we
favorite.
go.
huh?
no, I'm just messing around. I'm just messing around. Kel, you still in the building to say no connection.
Hey, Kelly.
To say
Kelly
she
said
up
she
here. I
don't.
mean, I
Kelly
got her in
said
the
she
chat,
don't give a damn. But
but
no, I
it's
think
no.
this is the stupidest thing that the Biden administration ever did with I don't expect much from the Biden administration. They stupid as hell. So this is dumb, and the American people are going to suffer for doing something stupid like this. Like
But
you're stepping on,
Biden didn't really do this
huh?
though.
But
It
see,
doesn't matter.
I
It
said
happened
Biden didn't really do
anyway.
this though. Dude.
it's not that it does.
But I'm saying, but
It's not that.
of course,
But
this had to be in
he could have
in
shut that down. Like there's presidents that know that.
but how though? Because it had to go from like the state courts to the Supreme Court. So I don't think he had any
You don't think he
say
couldn't
so.
you don't think he couldn't have put a say in that or spoke about that or literally say, hey, we're
Hell
gonna go
no.
down this course?
Hell no.
Why not?
Hell no. And look, and because you got to think about who on the Supreme Court too. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's more conservative than it is liberals or Democrats. So what would him saying?
I would hope,
what would it have
and you
been?
know what? I would hope that he would have had enough sense, or any man would have enough sense to shut this down and say, hey, we don't want to go down that path of, first of all, having the right, trying to have those rights. And this is where them Bible thumpers or certain type of people that are trying to say about this population stuff, that's not your choice to choose what another person does. Because if you want to start taking away other people's rights or pushing on their encroachment of their freedoms, then be prepared when they do that to you. And so when you have these kind of things, but he could have doggone stepped in and shut it down if he wanted to. Like I always find it interesting. Presidents always know how to push their weight around when they feel need be at their convenience. But then all of a sudden they turn a blind eye because we've been done start seeing certain stuff disappear off the shelves, or all of a sudden certain supply chains slowing down, and we can pretend like, hey, oh no, like these things don't happen. We done seen Obama jump over the Supreme Court. We done seen Trump jump over the Supreme Court. Different presidents, come on now, conscious, have jumped over the Supreme Court and said, well, I'm not don't care what y'all gonna do. I'm gonna do what I want.
What you mean? I'm curious. What you mean that Biden jumped over the court?
Well,
I mean, not Biden, but Obama.
They can always do executive orders. There's always executive orders that always get done.
But those executive orders only last until the president. You know what I'm saying? Once he leaves office, those
Doesn't
can be
matter.
eradicated by the next president.
Well, then put him. Well, see, you can put him out there. See, it said you can. I mean, we could say it only lasts while they're there, but then why did you put it out there? Because see, the thing about it is there's people see men are looking at it as, I don't see a problem with that, but then a man has a problem, and this is me going to bat for this. Like, a man has a problem if another man is telling you or infringing upon your rights, especially as a black man, on what you can and can't do. But then if it comes down to that of a woman and her reproductive rights, there's a problem. Well, the babies. Well, hold on now. Like, hold up now. Like, I don't think people understand how deep down the rabbit hole this is going to go, and how this is going to start. Like, well, Planned Parenthood don't even do all these abortions like people saying that they're doing. So
yeah, abortion.
I don't even think people
abortion's
know
been
they
done for the last 8 years.
Huh? No, y'all got to.
I said abortion's been going down since the last 8 years, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's the narrative that's put out there. Abortions. Like you can't just walk into an abortion. And that's the thing about it. When I hear a lot of people talk about abortion, you can't just walk. And correct me if I'm wrong, Charlene. You can't just walk into a clinic and get an abortion the same day.
No, you have to wait. You have to schedule an appointment, and it has to be like a week before the time you walk in. They don't, or 2 weeks out even.
And then you can, right, and that's even for the damn pill, like for the pill that they will give you or any of that stuff. Like, you gotta have, like, it costs money, and it also costs certain type of well, I can understand they talking about pulling government funding for those type of things. If you want to do that, hey, that's on y'all. But I'm saying when you're talking about infringing upon people's rights and stuff, that's going down a slippery slope. And the thing about it is, it's not even it's not holistically even middle class and poor class people that are literally doing these things. So if you're thinking that you're going to slow curvature that of what other people who got the bread in the time of day to do whatever they want to do, you got another thing coming. Because a lot of these dudes, or a lot of these dudes with the power that be, they're gonna do it. Like over like this Roe versus Wade thing, that's gonna come back to hurt a lot of people. Like it's gonna come back that like listen, they're gonna find new ways to pin up a lot of you brothers in goddamn incarceration. Go ahead and let that woman find out that she's trying to say, hey, you know, I ain't want to have that baby. Well, tough luck. You got to have the baby. A lot of men saying, well, we'll give the baby to the father. I don't think a lot of men understand that of the weight of raising a baby, of literally having to miss work and time and effort and stuff. This is me talking as a dad. You know what I'm saying? I had twins, and luckily I didn't have to go to work like that. You know what I'm saying? I could work from home, but when it comes to these talking points about women are just killing babies just to kill them, like I think they be reaching into the atmosphere and finding the woman with 9 abortions, and that's crazy. Like no doctor is going to let a woman come in there 9 times and do an abortion.
I want to say the limit is like 2 or 3, right?
Like no, you can't run
No,
up it. It's not like
Oh, it's no limit.
I don't think there's a limit. Who's gonna really track? Because you could go to different hospitals and get
right. Like you
abortion.
got to go like that's what I'm saying. Like if you're talking about you're going to like different places, like you might go to Texas, you might go into Dallas. Then from Dallas you go down there to goddamn San Antonio. You might go down there to like another county or like into another state. You know what I'm saying? If you got the bread and the money and the insurance like that, then yeah, I guess you can go get your little 8 but see, that's like that don't make no damn sense. Like some of these damn mythical stories of unicorns don't make no damn sense. Because I
I'm
know plenty, huh?
I was gonna say abortions is not cheap. That
Yeah,
shit is gonna
listen,
run you about
Charlene,
six
they're like
to a
goddamn
$1,000. And you know
exactly
what's
like
so
a real
crazy?
abortion is like that's a stack.
And
A re-
the pill is more expensive than getting the actual procedure.
Like people make it seem like, oh well, insurance or welfare is not paying for no damn abortion like that. Like y'all need like that's why I said like I'm happy. My friend, shout out to Jay.
Hold on, let me say one thing. You know I was even if you go to Planned Parenthood, they told me that they do not accept like they do
Welfare
not like
checks.
certain certain carriers they do not accept them. Like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
if you
Like,
try to use that insurance, you can't use the military insurance to get an abortion. Like you're gonna have to go through the military and get it, and then they're gonna have to counsel you, and then it's a whole thing, right? So you gotta think about that, right? And a lot of insurance, they don't allocate money to that also. So a lot of these women are coming out their pocket to get these abortions.
The dudes ain't paying.
some
The dudes
dudes
ain't
now,
going
some
half.
dudes. I'm gonna say right. I'm gonna hit you with that concept. That's a good question. And this is another thing that a lot of dudes don't want to admit to. Listen, you know how many dudes, from my work, you know what I'm saying, buy their woman a Plan B pill. You know how
I'm
many
sure.
dudes buy
I'm
their
sure they
go
gonna be
run.
popping them like Tic Tacs and shit.
Now hold on now, and I'm being fair. You know how many times a girl would hit up a dude, or a dude will give that woman $300 or like a few dollars. You know what I'm saying? We just made a oop baby. Might have to go get the money up for that check. Okay, like, I'll go half with you on getting that abortion.
Right.
Or I'll put down some money. Now still it's up to the woman to choose if she gonna do that. But believe me, there are men of means, or men that, they get their money. I know a few truck drivers or military dudes, or dudes who got a nice job, that work at Merchant Marines. They got them nice little chick on the side. You know what I'm saying? We just hypothetically, hey, Charlene might hit him up. Hey, my period didn't come on. Well, what you going? Then the next question gonna say, what you gonna do? What do you mean? What I'm gonna do? What you gonna do? Shit. Like, how much it gonna cost? Now, she can choose to keep the baby, and or she can be like, okay, so we already know ain't nothing gonna come of this, so might as well go ahead and kill the shit off or kill off the situation. Now, y'all say the woman's evil, but she's actually letting you out of a binding contract that you're gonna be stuck in. You get what I'm saying, Conscious? Because she's saying,
Yeah,
listen,
I
nigga,
get
I
what
know
you're
you don't.
saying.
You know what I'm saying? I know you don't really deal with me. You just wanted to just fuck on me. So either we can go ahead, squash this shit now. Go ahead, nigga, go get the $400 because you knew what you was doing when you was on top of me. Or shit, when the time comes, don't act brand new. I know your name. I know where you live. I know where your mama's house is at. They're gonna be held to pay if I got to deal with this baby.
And check this out. And some guys won't even, as soon as you mention that, they act like they not supposed to give you no money, like they're not a part of the situation, even though they was the one who got you pregnant. So a lot of these women, they're holding the bag anyway. They get the short end of the stick because whether or not he has the money or she has the money, she still has to deal with the problem.
Truism, man. He just
No,
loves
no, no.
black
And
women.
listen, I get you know what? I get what truism is saying, but in reality, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna just tell you right now. A lot of men like having sex with three types of archetypes of women. Single mothers. Niggas always be saying like they don't be fucking single mothers, but they do. Two, women in a disposition. A lot of dudes like
Everything is kind
playing,
of.
like,
Sorry
and
about
let me
that.
know if I'm wrong about what I'm saying, Conscious. A lot of men like fucking on a woman. Oh, what's
No,
going
go.
on, baby? You can't keep up with your insurance. You having financial issues. Once a dude, any man hear about a woman with financial issues, they see that as an opportunity to sweep in and be the knight in shining armor. That means I might get some pussy. Because I'm paying to save your ass. Best believe you're going to pay later on down the line. Okay?
But see, you know what? I won't disagree with you that some dudes do kind of think with their wallet. You absolutely right, or would use the situation to manipulate. You know what I'm saying?
And
I'm about to show
yeah,
you.
I can't. You know, you know what?
Speak
It is
on
fair to say it is a form of manipulation. Like everything is going to be manipulation in the end. Everybody is human. It's human nature to manipulate. It is human nature to manipulate. That is so. I don't look at manipulation too much as a bad thing because we all do it. Everybody does the manipulation game every day. Whether we want to say it or
Yeah.
not, we all use manipulation to get what we want. You want to use manipulation at your job, you want to use manipulation when you're going about your daily day life. It's a human thing. I know people want to say it as a bad, dirty word, but when you use manipulation to either get your the person you're dealing with, when you're dealing with your kids, when you're doggone dealing with everyday people at work, we all manipulate. Hell, to get in some women manipulate with either looks, talking points, their femininity. Men manipulate with money, resources, vantage points of their looks and stuff. Everybody, power manipulation is a key thing we've always done. Like so, I'm not gonna pretend like, oh God, he just manipulated her. Shit, women manipulate too. So, um, it's a thing. You know what I'm saying? So people are going to be doing forever. Like this right here with the Roe versus Wade. If people are thinking this is going to put women in a form of where they're going to have to come back or submit, y'all are sadly mistaken. It's not going to work. It's going to come back and blow back even worse, man. I'm telling
Yeah.
y'all gonna see
Oh yeah,
more
it's gonna
brothers
be.
get locked up for this shit than what y'all
But
think
you
it
know
is.
what's the funny part, man? This ain't even really our fight though, man. Because black
It,
women don't get abortions because the men complain about having to pay child support. So
you know what?
why? That's why I don't understand why dudes are like, "Oh, this is a victory for us." Y'all don't want to pay child support. I mean, y'all be complaining about child support, so it ain't like black women getting abortions like that because you can't be on child support if the baby get aborted, right? So
Right.
it almost, I think it's a good thing for us brothers though, because it's gonna have to make us realize like we can't say that it's a lot of abortions and then we paying child support. Well, which one is it, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, is she just she getting pregnant, then having an abortion, then get pregnant again? Then you gonna take care of this? Like, it makes no sense.
I'm gonna
Like, I
say it
think
like this,
it
bro.
fucks black men for real. This is in my opinion, this is between white men and white women. Once that Me Too shit kind of started happening, and those women started getting mad and not wanting to have babies by white men no more, that's when the white men said, "Okay, we gonna show y'all motherfucking asses." You got to think how this country was created. What's good, Joe? It was created to benefit white men and nobody else. So you
I'm
know,
gonna tell you,
like,
but
I
see,
fall back on that premise.
but see,
With
Compton,
this,
that's the thing about it, man. Like, whatever affects the, but you know the thing about it, that's the naivety. We always think what only affects one half doesn't affect the other. That's like we gotta understand. Like, we are in a symbiosis relationship. Whatever affects the women is going to affect the men.
connected.
You understand? Like no matter what, y'all gotta understand this, man. Like, y'all, we cannot be that the symbiosis system of men and women remains forever undefeated. Like, you whatever's going to affect them is going to affect you. Whatever's going to affect that home is going to affect your environment as a man. So we thinking that, hey, this is the women's problem. Yeah, this is definitely their problem. But ultimately, you're going to face the blowback somewhere down the line as men. You're going to face
You
the blowback.
see what I'm saying? No, you see what I'm saying? Like hood, how they be talking, man. It's 1,000, it's 1,000 black aborted babies every day. Come on, man. Man, where you get that stat from? Come on up, put the link in the pen, man. We need
I'm just saying
some.
that, hey,
I'm
like, hey, like I
but I'm
said, like,
saying
I don't see whatever's going to affect these women is going to affect these men. Whatever's
it's gonna
affecting these
affect us
women.
3 times worse because the women are gonna be that much more hesitant to get with us. It's
Well,
gonna be, you know what
I'm
I'm
gonna
saying? Like, I want to get
say,
like you were saying, what is, and not in a bad sense. It's gonna make a woman evaluate that man much more critical. It's gonna make her think, well, is
right.
he gonna be responsible enough to, if we even have a kid, take care of it and then stick around if that kid is born? Like, it's gonna make it harder for brothers. It's not gonna make it
I'm
easy.
gonna say like this. I'm gonna say like this, conscious. I'm gonna raise the bar. There are now, y'all forget who does the majority of the voting in the U.S. Women do.
Women.
Okay, y'all can try
I was
to
trying to get that good one too with black man or just man in
right,
general.
like,
Just trying to sign
if
them up.
y'all think that the empire don't strike back, y'all are out of y'all damn mind. Because I
But
hope
like,
y'all know.
I don't even think it's gonna go that high. I think women, I want to say petty, but they're gonna be like that much more skeptical of that man. It's gonna make it harder for us.
Nah, they listen. They listen. Even in the Bible, they say there's nothing more worse than a woman scorned. So y'all best
Oh yeah.
believe. Y'all be ready. Be ready, be ready, be ready, be ready, be ready. Because y'all thought
Yeah.
that child support was a bitch. Y'all thought that the state and child support was a bitch before. Y'all understand. Them men ain't about to lose their seats or they ain't about to lose their power. They understand. Majority of their placation of voting is through a woman. So they're going to placate to okay, fine. Y'all want to play them games? Bells on. They're going to put their shit up when they're going to say, hey, so what you going to do about this shit going on right now? And y'all can say, well, BFT, now I ain't go, all right, okay. I'm not a fool. I understand very well how the government works. I understand very well how they're going to play this shit out. Right now, yeah, they already got, I get it. Y'all can say, well, they're trying to get up the doggone platform of babies and all that shit. Listen, watch them women going to change that shit. Watch them. They're gonna change the shit. Them old dudes, their seeds done dried up and shit. But them other people that trying to get in office and stuff, I'm telling you right now, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Y'all be prepared, man. I don't want to hear shit in these courts. Don't act surprised. because you know they're gonna come down tighter on the noose for a lot of men. So when y'all say, "Oh man, the system got even more unfair," yep, you damn sure right.
Yeah, you know what? I never thought about that angle about women being in power because it's a
Yeah,
lot. It is a lot of more
that's one thing. They don't play around
state
with. Women don't play
judges
around with that shit.
and council women and stuff like that compared to being up top.
I listen, man.
And literally,
I, yeah.
what this decision just did was kick it back to the states, which they've always done. Like that's, and you know, what's the funny decision was when Bush, like they just trying to get people on it too. It just seems like it's one of them ploys to, you know, get us off of like real fucking issues, like wasting all this money with Ukraine and all that shit, and focus on them social issues so they can still be in power. Because man, that's what it really is. It's like WWE, like Joe Biden and the Republicans. They know how to play this game, and then they just playing each other. I mean, they just playing us, and you know what I'm saying? Like, and people don't even realize it. Like, ain't no real difference between Donald Trump and Joe Biden to me, except Joe Biden got much more experience in the White House than Donald Trump do. But you could literally, what's going on, Miss Mimi? You could literally switch their lives, and it would still be, they would still kind of almost have the same outcome, except Donald Trump was in real estate and Biden was in politics. Like, look at their sons, even their sons wild out. So, like it's all the same to me, man. Like, I know people want to be on that Democrat and Republican shit, but they all the same, man. Bloods and the Crips, man. Just different gangs, but they still gangs.
You know, the thing about the contest, and like I said, man, I get people saying that this is a win. I'm telling you, man, it never gets. Listen, the last thing you ever want is government to start treading onto what men and women agency of what they can and can't do. That's the last thing you want.
Yeah,
is for the government. You understand what I'm saying? Is to start when they start placating.
yeah,
They can start. Y'all playing a dangerous game. Now, I'm not sure if you ever been in the military contest, but me and Charlene will tell you. When you are going through certain streams, you can't. It's almost hard. Like say like when we're going on deployment. You can't holistically tell the government like, oh man, you're not going to give me shots, or you ain't going to do this, you ain't going to do that. Man, they're going to say we own you. What the fuck you talking about? We own you. Like,
yeah, you know what?
I don't know how. Hey, let them know, Charlene. Government don't give a shit when they.
This guy.
They really don't give a shit. They do not care. Oh no, it's in your contract.
At the time, I was brand new. But I was like about like a year and a half, and I was in the military. I was overseas, and I had a second class who was over me, and like he was going through personal problems and emotional issues, and I think he was kind of an incel himself. But anyway, beside that point, there was one time he got mad and he punched his arm into the wall, and he got a counseling shit. On the counseling shit, it said that he was destroying government property. And the government property he was destroying was himself. And I kid you not. It said that right on the counseling shit.
Yep.
And ever since then, I had to have like another introspection of this whole military thing, because basically when you sign that contract, they own your kids, they own your land, they own your property until you're done with your service.
Like, and that's the thing about it, man. Like, y'all listen, watch this. Don't take your kid to school and see how quickly the state will get involved with knocking on saying, do we need to take you to jail or not for child abuse?
Yes, I was speaking on this on Ebony Star Network. This happened to my mom, because I have a little sister and a little brother, and they wouldn't go to school. It was bad. Like they would leave the house, go to the school, and they would cut school and leave the school and come back home. And my mother had to deal with ACS, child support services, coming and knocking on the door. She was dealing with that so much that she went ahead and put them in private school. And that was the only way that she could get the government off her back and out of her business.
So you see what I'm saying, Conscious? When the state and the government start, you see what I'm saying, bro? When they
Yeah,
start
I
getting
understand.
involved, I hope you men and women can deal with this. I hope y'all ready to deal with what's coming down the pipe, because y'all already don't like it with them infringing upon gun rights. Now y'all definitely now playing with your lives now, and so you're signing contracts. I don't think y'all ready for what's actually on the dotted line of them doggone of that paperwork, and so you're going to see a lot of people. It's funny now. Keep that same fucking energy. Keep the same energy. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear about the agency of men. I don't want to hear about that of, oh my God, the woman. Miss me with that Jesus shit. Miss me with all them talking points. Y'all just be prepared. Certain things, when you're playing with lives and you're playing with humanity, I'm telling you right now, and anybody will tell you that actually that deals with the government, they don't give a fuck so long as it's about the dollar. And so y'all going to start seeing that, hey, them people in them chairs, they don't care. They done making their babies. They don't give a fuck if they even can have kids. Y'all motherfuckers down on the bottom on the roots in the dirt, y'all gonna see that shit gonna affect y'all. All them kids coming that gonna be put. I guess y'all can say we're gonna put them in an orphanage or some shit. Guess what? State's got to pay for that shit. State got to pay for that. Go look at it when y'all pay. So for some of y'all who don't have kids, you still got to pay county taxes for the schools, for the state, for the streets and everything. You still got to pay, whether you dealing with them or not. So if they start writing certain bills and certain agendas, same energy, niggas. Don't act brand new. Don't act brand new. Y'all gonna see, man. Y'all gonna wish that y'all never let the state get involved with women rights. Because now understand this, for y'all men, they're going to start playing the game with y'all. Y'all didn't. I think that's the thing that's crazy. Y'all motherfuckers didn't even like it when they were telling y'all to take COVID shots. But now y'all all for this shit. This is how I know some of y'all are crazy as fuck. Y'all didn't like the COVID shit. Y'all remember when they were talking about everybody got to take a COVID shot? I didn't see these motherfuckers say, oh, right, you know what? I'll listen to the government. But now y'all all for this shit? Y'all crazy, man. Y'all lost y'all damn mind. And I will take on any debate. But then I'm going to say, well, explain how y'all all were scared of COVID shots. But now all of a sudden y'all for this shit. Make it make sense. So when they do this right here, make sure when they say we got the COVID booster shots ready, bring y'all punk asses in. I don't want to hear y'all run away. Don't run. Don't run. Just say, nah, nigga. Y'all agreed to this shit. You see what I'm saying, Conscious?
Yeah, I like, you know what you making me think of, the phrase that Republicans love to use, don't tread on me. And that's exactly what's about to happen. The link should be posted up at the top. Anybody who want to come on up, it says we can have here. Let's pause it for 1 second and let me tell you guys about Evmux. It's like a new streaming service, and it's a little bit better than the other ones, I think, because it's a lot of free shit on here. I'm gonna play a video real quick. Hold on, y'all. Don't leave yet. Boom. And like literally you can just transition. It's about to be quiet. Boom. Evmux, that's like one of the little simple features that they have in here, where like you can set up a video real quick. You can do clips on the instant. Say if your panel getting out of control, you can just pop on a video of everybody. What's going on, Lemon Pepper? Everybody can be like silenced real quick. It's a lot. I'm gonna do a couple videos on how it like actually works, but we can get back to the discussion. But like I was gonna just do a little tutorial on this, and then the Roe v. Wade decision came down, so I decided to mix them together. But we can get back to talking about that, y'all. My apologies. We back on though, guys, so everybody can hear us now.
Yeah, no,
But
like
yeah,
I
the
said, man,
link is pinned at the top of the YouTube channel. If anybody wants to, like, it say I can get 12 people up here for free, and then do virtual meetings and shit like that. So we just, you know what I'm saying. I think it's gonna change streaming for people, especially on a budget. Man. It's got a lot of little shit, and hopefully a brother gets sponsored. But y'all back on. I don't know why they got y'all muted, or y'all muting yourselves. Charlene BMT, hello. Can y'all hear me out there in the
Yeah, we
crowd?
can hear you. We can hear you.
Oh, okay. Y'all want to say it now, so I know.
Oh no, I'm still
And
here. I
Miss,
think BMT dropped off. Well, I'm gonna drop off so
oh yeah,
we can have truism and hood conservative come up here.
you stay up here. They ain't gonna do nothing to you here. You safe for now, but I dig it. I dig it. Pull up. There go Kelly. Yeah. If something happened with BMT, I don't know. It ain't no connection. So BMT, appreciate the pull up, man. You always welcome to come back.
Damn, I
Kel, can
missed
you hear
them.
us now?
Yeah, I hear you. Yep, for sure.
Who did you? She left too.
I missed BMT, huh? Damn it.
No, but,
Bring your ass
yeah,
back up
you
here, BMT.
literally just missed him by like
Bring your
his
ass
thing might have
back
just
up
went
here.
back.
Damn it. No, it's
Yeah.
all
Oh,
good.
there you go, right there.
You know, the only part that sucks though, Conscious, is when you're running them overlays, there's no sound.
Yeah. I gotta figure that out. But like from what I was told in the tutorial, like I don't think you're gonna be able to talk at all. It's just a video, so you can kind of, I want to say, do what you got to do on the side. But like once you throw that up, it silences you talking and your guests, and then the audience just gets to hear that. I guess that's the only bad part about it.
BMT,
But I
what's
think it's
up,
a good thing because
bro?
this is.
Oh,
Hey,
sorry.
what's going on, Kelly?
Hey. Sorry, Conscious. I didn't mean to cut
Yeah.
you off.
No, you good. I think it's a good thing where you can silence the audience. I mean, the panel if they get a little quiet. But they got a lot of little features on here. They say you can mute everybody and nobody can get unmuted. You have to unmute themselves. But this just like I said, I found this probably like Tuesday or Wednesday, and I was just like, damn. And when I started looking through it, I'm like, damn, all this shit free. But like the only bad part is the watermark. But I don't even think that's a bad thing, especially all the shit they're giving. I might want to just keep it up there and represent for my folks, man. They're giving you a lot of shit free on here. And you know we like free shit.
Everybody likes free shit. Let's stop the cap. Really. If it's free, goddammit, no. BMT, so this is a horrible, you think this is awful?
Yeah, this is awful. I'm not for it. I'm not for it. I mean, other people can be for it. I ain't gonna say y'all or whoever. I'm not saying anybody. I mean, anybody who's for this, I'm gonna be like, keep that same energy because y'all gonna rue the day that y'all are supported this kind of thing.
Well, for me, it's kind of like a double-edged sword, right? Because, okay, no abortions, but who's gonna take care of the kids? Because people hate taxes, right? So where do all these kids go? Who's taking them? I'm not. Who's taking them? Just saying. And I don't really pick a side when it comes to this, because I feel like that's something a person has to take up with their maker. You know what I'm saying? I've never had an abortion. I'm not looking to have one. And it's not my thing. But I guess I see it from both perspectives. You know what I'm saying?
So what's the other? So just tell me what's the other perspective that you see, Kelly?
I'm saying, like I just said, yeah, I get it. I don't like the concept of abortion, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I also understand that Americans don't like taxes. And what is going to happen to these children that are birthed and people
Right.
don't want them? That's my concern.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't
Okay.
really, and at the end of the day, it doesn't affect me. You know what I mean? Technically, you know, but
Right. But I don't think you're not having any more children. So
no, no,
so I can understand. That's why I said like for certain people, like they're like, well, this does nothing to me. But I always tell people, and especially American society, everything has, no matter what affects the poor affects the rich. What affects the rich will affect the poor. And mind you, the middleman feels both the rich and the poor. So regardless of if they're either on either side. So when I hear when I hear the things, listen, I'm not all for the kumbaya shit, but I am for the realistic shit of keep the same energy. I don't. I'm telling you, there's going to be a lot of weeping and gnashing of teeth, and if people could barely handle saying that they didn't want to go get the shot, but then they're like, well, I'm for this. I'm like, then that's a contradiction. That's a contradiction. You can't say, well, I didn't want the shot, but then I'm for this. So which part of big government are you going to be for? Because you can't have it both ways. You can't like they say you can't serve two masters.
no. I get what you're saying, and I don't, like you said, I'm for the realistic aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like I said, and I mean, I guess I could possibly have if my aunt had a kid at 45, but no, I'm not trying to do that. But anyway, I'm just saying it doesn't really affect me. Do I want babies aborted? Not really, no. I don't. But I also understand that there are circumstances, for every action there's a reaction. That's what I'm getting at.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, like I said, I don't. I tell people this: leave the moral compass out of the medical field. Moral compass and medical don't mix. Like it's just it's science. There's no, but people. That's why they say church and state should never mix, because there's always going
Never.
to be a back, huh?
I was
There's
agreeing with you.
always going to
Never,
be some
mate.
type of right. It's always going to be a contradictory of a backlash. That's why even when it came to Jesus, when they asked Jesus about it, and I'm gonna throw some scriptures at some of the people that that are the super Jesus thumpers and stuff. When they were like, oh well, the Lord said, listen, follow the laws of the land, but shit, at some point they're gonna start getting contradictory. But then if that's the case, there were certain laws when they were saying serve certain idols. This is why I said the Bible is contradictory as hell, bro. But then when they were saying like let's pray to these idols, they're like, hold up, don't do that. The Lord said don't do that. But then y'all say, wait, hold up, serve the state. So which one is it? See, this is what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of contradictories that be coming out of these books, and I be trying to, so now you're going to start seeing the same. And mind you, it's not like these people be adopting kids. I'm gonna tell you right now, kids in foster care get picked up or dealt with the least, yet they're abused the most.
Well, you
And
know what they
and
told me.
everybody's saying, well, maybe they need to be more what's some shit? They need to be more protective of their womb. Dude, people have been having sex without giving a damn since the dawn of time before even y'all were a thought or inkling in the eye. Stop it. That's a failed argument. That's a failed
Well,
argument that nobody's gonna win.
yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna win that argument either. I'll just say for me, I have been pregnant once. I have had
Mhm.
one child. For me, you know,
You know,
I can't
I
speak for
can't
everyone. I just know what I did.
know what I did.
Yeah, this. I mean, it does seem like, if anything, is this is gonna start a gender war. If one hasn't already started, this is gonna start. In my opinion, I just think a lot of women gonna be. They're gonna play they you know they game more close to their chest. It's gonna make women start acting like men and shit, for real, for real. Like they're gonna be real critical and shit like that, I think.
Well, conscious since
Did you
when
get
can women?
oh
What
go
since
ahead, what you
when didn't? Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you, go ahead.
For me, it's a whole different breed of women out here these days. You know, just watching the trials and tribulations my kid goes through, it's like, and his friends, it's a weird dynamic. I almost feel like women are like kind of being or wanting what I would perceive, because I think I come from more of a traditional aspect, like a man's role, right?
Mm-hmm.
um I mean, everybody can make their own choices. I don't like to necessarily drag people for decisions because it's not my life. But I'm just saying, I'm seeing a different trend, where even my son, they're around the 25 to 30 age. A lot of them are complaining that, they can't find women that want to settle down. They don't want one man.
Mm.
This is what I'm hearing, that it's more of a friend with benefits, etc., etc. So I don't
How
really know.
old are these? Just son, fucking act. I was your son.
24. So I'd say, and
But that's
all
still
this.
Funny.
young, Kelly. That's still
Well,
You
young.
yeah,
think
it
they're
is.
ready to
It
settle?
is still young. It is still young, and I will say that I don't think people really come into their own until 30. I really don't, truth be told. But I'm saying they're complaining that they can't get a
I'm
committed
saying that
relationship. Now, I don't know if it's everybody not having their shit together,
Committed one.
Yeah, they're complaining that the women don't want to be in a relationship, that they just basically want to
the
like
women
smash and dash.
don't want
Okay. But now the same. Now let me ask you: if the same dudes who are complaining about that, what are they doing? What are they doing? Let me
Well,
ask that
that's
question.
that's what I just said. I don't know what everybody does, but maybe
No,
they're not.
but I'm saying, okay. Now hear me out. This now, if there's a different breed of women, then what are the men? Like, and I always ask that to the men. Like, there's like these women are a different breed. Then I'm like, well, nigga, then what the hell are you? Can you build a cabin? Like, do you know how to
Yeah, can you build a
like
cabin? Yeah.
smolder or do some smithing? Like, do you know how to like whittle and put lead in a pencil and shit? Like, man, shut the fuck up with all that damn Paul Bunyan shit. But ain't none of y'all dudes out there doing none of that goddamn traditional shit. Y'all niggas are online on here talking about some shit just like the women are. Y'all don't know what is different about y'all. What is holistically different about y'all? Y'all like it easy. You're not going to no second or third world country barefoot and building shit. So stop it. Like y'all not conquerors. You're not conquerors or any of that shit. Like this is the thing about it. Like people want it's control. I'm sorry. It is what it is. It's control. And we could say that's a dirty word, but again, it's control. Either you got what it takes or you don't. You're
What
that
do you
guy or you're
mean?
that
Wait,
girl.
what do you mean by control? You mean like in the aspect of men want to be able to control women? Is that what you're saying?
So when I'm saying this, and so what I'm saying is this. certain men feel inadequate to that of their predecessors or other men that are able to flourish in certain environments. It is what it is. Okay? Well, other men in other countries can do this. Yeah, other men in other countries they're in a different dealing with you. Like, no offense, but if you're talking about a dude in the Middle East, them people don't even goddamn clean running water, and they're begging the EU to help them. So they can't be that damn powerful if they're asking other countries to save their ass. Or you get what I'm saying?
Oh
Like, you're
yeah. Oh,
saying that these
you
people are
talking
so
about
powerful.
the like Sharia law countries where you can
Right.
like.
Like, don't like I hate when motherfuckers use Sharia law, but those are the same people that be doing backwards shit with goats and all kind of crazy shit. Like, we're not gonna go down that line. So if you want to use men can't be men, what is stopping you from being a man? You know what I'm
No,
saying? But if you really that guy, like the Fonz or whoever, you're going to be a man regardless of your situation. You understand me? You're going to be a man. Like that, manhood finds a way. Unless somebody butt breaking your ass in some kind of slavery shit, I mean, well, damn it, you're going to find a way, man. Like, I'm just saying, the Spartans were the most gayest group of men, and yet somehow they looked at as the most machoest men. Make it make sense. So I can do this. I can do this intellectual juggernaut talking point about, well, the women are, listen. The women are doing what they're able to do in the environment that men provide. Let that sink in. The men provide the environment, and other men are complaining because they cannot do the same thing that other men are doing in that environment. That's not a
no,
cap. That's
I
just
wouldn't
it is what it
argue.
is.
Look, I wouldn't argue the fact that they need to clearly step their game up, right? Okay, like these
Okay.
young guys, but I also don't have that high of an expectation um at 24. I guess maybe my bar is a little bit too low, and I also don't have daughters, so that's, you know what I'm saying. I don't have the female perspective at that age range.
But you do have the female perspective because you're still a woman.
Yeah,
You're
but
still
I
a woman. At the
told
end of the
you,
day, uh,
right, but I'm also BMT. I
you're still a
also
woman.
believe in traditional values. I'm not really what you would say modern. I believe
Well,
in.
here's the thing about it. Here's the thing about it. I'll tell you what. Let me show you how you're a modern woman. Do you smoke a cigarette?
Yes.
Right? You have no problem smoking a cigarette in front of a man, right? You have
No.
no problem driving a car on your own. You have no problem going to the bank, handling your own financial stuff, and being, hey, I can speak for myself. I can go get my own property. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Kelly, you are a modern
Oh
woman.
my God, BMT. No, you're
Oh, I
taking.
know. That's, oh, whoa.
You're taking this.
What you thought? Listen, if that's the case, then go find a man and let him go do everything for you, and you just sit there and look like a deer with headlights.
No, I don't want to do that
That
either.
then you can
But
say you're. But I can tell you groups of women that don't know how to do anything. They don't know how to do anything. Their men do everything. They're not allowed to do anything. See, that's the traditional woman. That's why I said people don't understand what these things actually entail. Like, there's a reason why women fought for the rights to be able to go get to do their own banking, to have their own financial advocacy. Like, I mean, shit, like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't think people understand what's the difference of modern agency. Like, I don't need nobody to speak for me. I can speak for myself. You
I'm
get what I'm
just
saying?
okay.
Like,
Here's the deal. But when I was okay, I'm saying it like this. When I was younger, I was always under the impression that, the man is the protector and the provider. When I was 20, 18, 19, 21, all I wanted to do was get married and have a family.
okay.
I didn't, I pursued a degree as I got a little bit older, but that's really what I wanted. I wanted to sit down, BMT. It just didn't go that way. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
Do you do you feel like, okay? Do you feel like, because Kelly, you're pretty well established, than a lot of women would actually say that they are. God damn, I keep falling. Like, yeah, like that's the thing about when people say they want a modern traditional woman, then I would say, well, then go live with the Amish. Go live with the Amish then. If you want to be a modern woman, go live with the Amish. You know, go. I can show you some Mennonites. I lived in Kentucky. If anybody ever lived in the Midwest,
I don't want to go live with the Amish,
hold
BMT.
on. Why not? Why not?
Do
See,
you know
that's
how
the thing
fucking
about
boring that would be?
it. Hold on. But you'll be traditional. You see what I'm saying? Like everybody talk about this modern shit, but y'all ain't about. Listen, y'all don't want that work. Y'all don't want to go out there and be churning butter and stop wearing tampons and shit and give up internet and all that good shit and goddamn go to wearing cloth that you gotta like like make your clothes a certain type. Y'all not about that life. Shit, they let a storm knock out your internet. Y'all mofos freak the fuck out. Like, oh shit. Like Jesus.
No, I don't freak out with the
Send,
internet. No, I freak out with the lights being out more than
oh no,
12.
see that means you're dependent on a system. You're dependent on a system that is provided. That is provided for you to flourish and thrive. See, other societies
Yeah,
don't
I'm
got that.
pretty sure I have to pay for that. I
Oh,
mean,
but do you now? Okay, so you pay for that. You pay for that.
we all
Okay,
have to pay for that.
but see, then we're all modern. We're all
Oh
modern. I
my
don't know why y'all
God.
make it seem like being modern is bad. Shit, I'm not going back. Fuck all that
No,
shit.
but I wouldn't mind going to living somewhere where I didn't, depend on everything, like solar panels. I wouldn't mind doing something like that. Farming. I
I,
wouldn't mind it at all.
I don't think y'all like. I don't think y'all would like farming. Yeah, I think farming is romanticized. I've done
I mean,
farming.
farming is hard. I'm not gonna lie. I did.
I've done farming. If y'all want to go know what it's like, I'll tell you what. Go get a hoe. Go get a shovel. Go break up some dirt, and I can tell y'all how to farm. I can tell you I'm the son of a farmer. I can tell you how to farm. When y'all won't feel that. I can show y'all how to.
Yeah, my
Y'all want
my
to go
great.
do that shit? I'm gonna tell
Yeah,
y'all right now.
no.
Go take all the food in your refrigerator, throw that shit out, and I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all need to do. I'm gonna go get a fishing cane and all that shit. Y'all don't want that life. Y'all. I'm telling y'all right now.
But
Y'all gonna be like, fuck this Walking Dead shit. Like, I'm going to Walmart.
well, Big J's here. I think he does something similar. He can speak on it. I know Josh lives almost pretty much
Nobody's doing that
self-sufficient.
modern shit, man. Nobody's doing that modern shit. They talk that good talk. Nobody does that shit, man. Like it's
Okay,
just not a thing.
I'm
No,
gonna mute.
even farmers get paid thousands of dollars for not everyone, not all of them are tapped in properly, but a lot of farmers get paid of subsidies from the government. They get paid subsidies from the government to produce. That's why there was a big stink about them getting back to work. Like they're like, we need y'all to get back to work. Now
Okay,
to be
so
fair, as much as people talk
maybe
about,
I'm just crazy for having them
no, you're not
desires.
crazy. You're not crazy. It's a romanticized dream. Y'all should go ask Joe W. Ask Joe W. Joe W. He's a farmer. I
Yeah,
can tell you about farming, but I just don't think y'all want that type of work. Like my dad
it's
would have told
not
me about, hey, you want to
easy.
come out and help me farm in Mississippi? I'm like, no, we can pay somebody to do that shit. We're good. We can literally pay. We can afford it. I'm not going out there. Fuck that. I'm not doing that shit. Y'all want to go out there in the hot sun? Turn off your AC. I promise you. Y'all going to get a whole new mindset. Y'all want the women to be barefoot and pregnant? Hey, okay. We can. I'm telling y'all don't want that type of work. Now, some men, they can say that they can do that, but to holistically be fair, a lot of men and women are not economically at that level anymore. Especially with the way
No,
society is now.
clearly we're not because I have to work.
Okay.
Mo has to work. I can't
This,
just,
whoa, whoa,
you
whoa, whoa,
know.
whoa, 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 whoa. But see, that right there is another thing. With that right there is another thing. Shout out to Mo. Shout out to my homie Big Mo. But listen, I don't have a problem with women working. I don't know about some other dudes. Some other dudes can say that shit. But some of the most successful people in the world, their wives work. What the fuck we talk about?
Well, I mean, if I had it my way, can I just be cute and give him what he wants and clean the house and cook and
We're all not born equal, dear. We're all not born equal. We're all not. I'm sorry. And see, that's a problem some people have. Some people have it a lot more different than other people. But see, they're based on a superficial agreement that they're hoping that their looks never fail them. That they actually bank it on something. Like you can bank it on if you want. I would rather put my efforts into a woman that literally has a stable job, that she's not banking on her looks, versus she actually has a bank account versus that of, well, I'm cute and all I need to do is be a
I'm
trophy
not
wife.
I'm not saying like a trophy wife, but I'm just saying like can I just be what's wrong with being a housewife?
You
What's wrong
can.
with that?
Now I'm gonna
There's
tell you this.
nothing
This is the problem.
wrong.
This is the thing about for a
There
lot of
is
men.
there's nothing wrong being a housewife. The problem is they
Who's
don't
they?
understand. They don't seem to understand how the world works. They don't understand what is power, what actual economic and political power is, and the only thing they do is search out, or at least go to the nearest person nearby him. That's the woman. In their own space or own community, and and they have all these people who are complaining about modern women. Well, they didn't understand. Okay, why are these women modern? Why do these women got more
We ran
degrees?
this whole map.
Say what?
No, okay, but okay. Now, what? Who's? I mean, isn't all men complaining? Like, isn't all groups of men complaining?
Yeah. All men
Okay,
are
so
complaining, quote unquote. All groups of men online are complaining, but they complain but they complain about the wrong shit. Instead of
okay,
complaining
so
about
okay,
instead hold on, allow me to finish. Instead of complaining about why these women get all these subsidies, and Bank of America giving them billions of dollars in loans and grants. Well, they should understand why these women got it. These women got it because they fought for it. These women got it because they was politically active, while everybody else was worrying about big booty Brenda and her Pookie and Ray Ray kids. The men just talking while the women, in their survival instinct, decided to work politically and be active in their own lives. And the men thinking, oh, let me just vote for Donald Trump, or let me vote for this, or let me just say how modern women are destroying society. They think that is going to solve their problems when their boys, when their sons and nephews are not benefiting in society.
Let's try this.
okay, so you're saying that only that, but so is it not fair to say that certain agencies or groups of people are way more copacetic on depending on a failed system rather than actually that of each other? Hello? I mean, because
Okay.
last time I checked, the system has doggone substituted that of the man. So any man that can't find a spouse, how can they compete with big government?
Well, those women have been politically active, and not them. And when I mean politically active, I'm not talking about simple Democrat Republic. I'm talking about actually um, being more active, being more assertive in in the daily functions of society. If
Okay.
you sit there and think about it, okay, let's case in point. Case in point. I mean, I know some people on here are slow and they ain't gonna get it, but I'll say like this. Say this for there are more elected black. If we're gonna talk about black women, there are more elected black women than are black men.
Now, is
And,
that
they,
by
and
design or is that by perchance?
I think that's been designed. I wouldn't say design per se, because if you look at the education system itself, if you go by what Susan Hoff Summers wrote in her book, The War on Boys, why that education system is more geared towards girls than boys, but at the same time, that should not be an excuse to blame women and women for every little thing when they instead of sitting on YouTube and talk about how bad she is, they should have worked for the benefit of their sons and nephews, which they refuse to do.
Yeah, but okay, so if you're saying that, but then we can also use the argument that there are more men millionaires than there are women millionaires. So even if you want to say that, hey, there's more men in political advocacy, there's more women in a political platform. That's true, but there are way more higher men earners than there are women.
Right. Well, that is because of the how Western society is.
Hold on,
And
you just
and
okay? So
we need to identify how these men got rich in the first place. If we talking about somebody owning some part in industry, I'll probably would say, well, that's been designed by that's years of that's centuries of men um being leaders of certain industries. Now some people just become millionaires because like they play sports and all that. So I'm gonna put that to the side. I think that's I think that's some of an unfair question.
so so okay, if that's the case, then I would like to ask that of what bills or bipartisan laws have been passed for that of the building or upliftment of men to have a better financial grasp.
Well, I don't know about a financial grab, but there has been a bill that was passed about the commission on black boys. That was passed. It was passed and signed by Donald Trump. But but the thing is, you know, do any of these Negroes on YouTube knew about it until a few of us uh research and looked it up? No, just
Yeah,
like they,
I'm right. Okay, so
but they're
what did
not
that
taught.
bill? How did
They're
that
not
bill
taught.
help? How did that
So
bill help black men? How did that bill help black boys?
I'm not talking about where it helps black men. I'm talking about the effort.
But you just
I'm
said,
more
but you
on
brought up
the
a
effort
bill.
part.
Hold on, you brought up a bill that was for to help black men or black boys or just about the women. But then I'm asking, what did that do?
All it did was research uh, the effects of society and try to. The bill was trying to find the effects on what's the problem
So it's a
concerning
study,
black
not a
men.
bill.
Yeah, it's been mainly a
So it's
study,
not a
but
real bill.
well, it's passed. It's now law, but I'm just saying it's
Okay,
law now that it's
but we
passed.
don't see the effects of that bill doing anything.
Well, we don't see the effects now. I don't see the effects right now because it's still.
So hold on. Okay, wait. So using that right there as a failed talking point, because we can look at the bills and stuff that was passed for women that have put them in certain areas of power. You know what I'm saying? Affirmative actions for job, workplace environment. You want same but fair equal pay, but it's never going to be same and fair and equal. That's impossible. I can't say, well, I'm cramping my legs are cramping, I need some time off. I can never say that. A woman can say that, but she still gets paid. I can never say I need paternity leave off to spend time with my kid. A woman can say that.
But actually, men can take off for maternity leave.
They don't get that holistically. They don't. I'm a parent. I'm telling you right now. We don't get that. We
Well,
holistically
well, well
don't get that.
according to what I was told and what I read, men do.
What's the source?
Well,
I
I
was
don't
in the
know that off
U.S.
the top of my head
military. I
right
asked for
now.
time off. Hang on. I was in the U.S. military. I asked for time off to go see my son being born, and I was denied twice.
But you was in the United States military. You're not in
Hold on. Now, hold up. So
in the
you saying
private sector though.
doesn't matter. So wait, you think okay? If the military was understanding, why would a private job be more understanding?
Well, you have to look that up for yourself though, because
But
I
you
don't
just
have the,
said that
I
they
don't
are
have
that
I
they
don't
are.
have the information in front of me, but I do know that the Maternity Leave Act also
That doesn't cover men.
yes, it does.
No, don't show me. You can't say it does, but you can't tell.
Okay,
You say you don't.
whatever you say, you know.
Okay, I know what I'm saying. That's why I said it. It does not cover men. It does not cover men. Why do you think women have to ask a man to ask his job, can he get time off? A woman doesn't have to ask her job, can she get time off for paternity leave? They're going to give it to her, or they can be liable of a lawsuit if she has a miscarriage. There is nothing for that of a man. I'm telling you this. I don't guess. I know. Women can have a miscarriage. Hell, if a woman wants to breastfeed, she can stop her job right Hey, I got to go breastfeed my baby. And they have to have an environment for her to breastfeed the baby. That is a law. That ain't no, well, there's no law for no man, hey, I need time with my kid. No, you a man. Suck it up. It's not no fair, equal treatment. I don't know why we play these games about fair, equal treatment. Like, that's just that's a shaming tactic. It's never going to be fair. Show me the man that can literally say, I do not want you to abort my baby. I have rights too. No man can say that. Well, you can. Shut up. But at the
Are we
end of the
talking
day,
about maternity leave, or are we talking about abortion?
no. Any
Are
type
we
of
talking about maternity leave, or are we talking about
a man
abortion?
does not have the same rights as a woman when it comes to that of life. A man does not have the same rights as it comes to that of life with a child that a woman does. That's why the courts are being re-looked at and revamped for when it comes to that of a father with his child. If that's the case, then Florida wouldn't have to be trying to push a bill for children to have fathers to have more position with their children. So why would Florida have to push that with the Santos? Why would they have to push that if it was already there? It never was there, and it's not even holistically a good bill. The father initiative. So if there has to be a father initiative, that means there never was anything for the fathers to begin with, or for men. There's no agency of protection for men. So talking about, well, we want to get, and here's the next thing about it. When people use the thing about women getting golden sats thing, I would say this. Who has a more likely a chance of working more longer hours, periods, or actually doing more harder labor or more different job opportunities? Men do, not women. I've never seen women go out there and go put up a roof. I'm sorry. Women on top of a goddamn roof in 80 to 90 degrees weather, slamming goddamn towel on their back and climbing up on roofs and shit, risking their lives. I need to see them women right now. Show me them warrior princesses and shit. Towels on their back. Shut up, Dex. Them Mexican women ain't doing that shit. They right down there putting up thing, and then we gotta be for real. Like, and that's the thing about it. See, when we use them other groups of women, right? When they come over here, they get Americanized very quick. They listen after they get in good enough, they like fuck. I want to go to school. Thank you, America. Every time we, they all ask them little girls, what do y'all want to do? Go to school. There are more programs, functional programs for boys to get put on Ritalin, psychotropic drugs, rather than actually, hey, maybe he's going through puberty. I'm just saying, man. Like, listen, listen. I'm saying equal and balanced, but listen.
Then. Hold on. May I ask a question then?
Go ahead.
Right. Well, so you say it was in the military, right? So what was the so like you wasn't given paternal leave, right?
Nope. That has to be signed upon by the commander, by your commander, and also the battalion.
Okay. And when was you was in the military, sir?
I was in the military and since I think like 2010. Yep. So around 2010, actually before that. So yeah. Which one you want to use? Which president you want to use? I was in Operation Enduring Freedom. I don't have to go into any more details. We can pull up different. You can go ask Nick Taylor. You can go ask anybody who's in the military can tell you they do not have to let you go on paternity leave. A man does not have to go on paternity leave. That is an option by the battalion.
According to the website. Yeah.
What website?
Right. According to the militaryspot.com, I mean, right, you talk about paternal leave.
Hold on, wait, you're looking at a .com instead of .gov. Look at the government.
Well, I mean,
I said government website.
Can I finish? Or are you just going over?
No, I'm just correcting you. I'm just correcting you.
Go ahead.
I'm correcting you. You're looking at .com versus gov. Gov means government. That means you're going by a government officiated site. That is straight from the government. Uncle Sam himself. You are government property. You are government property. That's one thing.
Right. So since though you were government property, quote unquote, but you were trying to compare yourself to private to the civilian population when I was talking about the civilian population.
So you're not
for most
right. There are more detail that literally even in
no,
you meant the same financial. Do men get the same?
I mean,
in the medical field.
It's a lot of time to in New York
at time.
Out of California.
Did you tell me to leave for paternity?
Well, it does. It does. But I do know.
Okay,
But
but
I
I
know.
can tell you
But
law.
I do know. But I do know New York, some of them states in New England, and does for men.
What about you?
Pretty much that I know of.
Okay, I was just asking that. What state is it mandatory to get mandatory time off?
Like
Is it not? But why is it? Why is it reason for maternal reasons? Like a job cannot. Advocacy of their children. That's led by a white woman. I ain't trying to use the racial bit, but that's so. I'm trying to like, where's the feel for men for their advocacy? I left a good $80,000 to $90,000 job to go be with my kids. I don't regret their battle for a father to get custody of his than that of a woman. To a man. Don't get provided a little. But yeah, but yet they're still being given stuff by the state.
I mean, $2. just